Reuben, and it left her and the rest of the family stunned. With his delivery uniform now in the hands of his former manager, Reuben stood tall, not as the defeated man they expected, but with a confidence they had never seen before. He glanced around the room, his eyes pausing on Louisa, who still feigned tears, and then on Grandma, who looked at him with a mixture of disbelief and curiosity. "You see," Reuben began, his voice steady, "I may have been playing the role of a poor delivery man, but that was never who I truly am. I did this to see the true colors of the people around me, to know if they cared for me or just for what I could provide." The room remained silent, the weight of his words sinking in. Louisa's fake tears dried up as she realized that Reuben was no longer the man she could control. "I didn't need to be wealthy for you to respect me, but apparently that's all you care about," he continued. "As for your threats, they mean nothing to me now. You see, I'm no longer interested in your approval, nor in staying in a toxic marriage." Turning to the manager, Reuben added, "And as for you, firing me was the best thing you could have done. You see, I don't need this job anymore. In fact, I'm now the CEO of a company far more significant than you could ever imagine." He paused, letting the gravity of his statement sink in. There were gasps, murmurs, and finally, Grandma spoke up, her voice trembling. "Reuben, what are you saying?" Reuben's gaze softened as he looked at her. "I'm saying that from this day forward, I'm done being disrespected. I will no longer tolerate being mistreated by anyone, not even by family. You've all shown your true colors, and I've seen enough." Louisa stood frozen, her mind racing to process the situation. Her family, too, seemed to be grappling with the sudden shift in power dynamics. Reuben made his way to the door, but stopped just before leaving. "I'll send the divorce papers over, Louisa. I suggest you sign them and move on with your life. It's over between us." With that, he walked out, leaving behind a family shocked and bewildered. As Reuben stepped into his waiting Mercedes, he felt a sense of liberation. The weight of the past year had lifted, and for the first time, he was free to live his life on his own terms. As the car drove off, Reuben couldn't help but smile. The man they thought they knew was gone. In his place was someone stronger, wiser, and ready to take on the world.